to the World United. Welcome to the World United.
Now I would like to invite Kavita Rudagi ji. She is an emotional transformation coach, neurofeedback trainer, endodontist, social activist, parenting coach, brain educator, professor at ACPMDC Dhule, and she believes to educate is to touch a life forever. So, wonderful thought. And the topic which she covers is spot your divine inner strength. It's flowing. Over to you, Kavitaji.
Thank you so much, Renuka ji, for this wonderful introduction. I'm really humbled. Thank you so much. At the outset, I would like to convey my gratitude to Dr. Yugandhar sir for giving me this opportunity to speak here. Second, I'm really a little overwhelmed. I have both my gurus with me today, that is Shiva and Mansi, with me today. So my life of transformation has been in front of their eyes. I have transformed to what I am today and still transforming, understood what is getting empowered, being a woman is with a lot of blessings and insights from Shivo and Mansi. I bow down to both of you before I begin my talk. Thank you so much for being a part of my life, Shivo and Mansi. Second, now to start with is I was actually in a dilemma. What am I going to talk about? Okay, so I'm just trying to pick up from where Mansi left. Is woman is a creator. Yes, woman is a creator. She is just, Mansi said, you give her a baby, she'll transform into a beautiful human being. I go a little back into that. You give her a small sperm, she transforms, she nurtures, she creates a human being inside a womb. That is her strength of creativity. And somewhere over a period of time, we tend to forget that how powerful, how strong we women are, because we have been conditioned in a certain way. Conditioning comes from the family, comes from the society, comes from so many other aspects of life. I might be a little controversial if I say, but unfortunately, women are the biggest part of being a patriarchal society wherein they have been kept at a different level. There have been standards like woman is supposed to do this, woman is supposed to do this, man is supposed to do this. So there is a segregation of the work that has been done, which makes the woman more submissive. So I would like to say here that a strong woman believes that she's strong enough to face her journey. But a woman of strength has faith that it is in this journey that she will become strong. So what are those aspects that makes women strong? It is a misnomer to say that women empowerment is about the low monetary aspects of the society where women are, less monetarily fortunate enough. But I would say that is not true. Even there are women who are monetarily equally fortunate enough, but who are impoverished emotionally and spiritually. Most of the women are impoverished spiritually because of the emotional blockages that they carry. Many of the women face emotional challenges and they just cannot handle their life or the stressful situations. Why? Because of the conditionings that are getting in, that have formed. We fail to understand how strong we are. We fail to understand how intuitive we are. I would say we all, many of the women who are here, Renuka ji, Mansi, I don't know about Shami ji, we all are mothers. When our newborn is born and the child is in another room and we are somewhere very, very much outside. But when the child even makes a small movement, our heart knows that yes, my child is awake. My child needs me and I need to go and attend. So that is the intuitive power that is emanating out of us from our heart. And that makes us a strong woman. We are so fearful, we are so protective when it comes to our children, when it comes to our family and everything. But here I would like to draw attention to all of us. How loving are to our own selves? How much are we loving ourselves as we love our kids, our family, our friends, and the whole world? There, unfortunately, as a woman, we all are failing, and that is the reason that we are not empowered. So today, as Mansi was talking about the Shiva and the Shakti, it is the feminine and the masculine energy. Shiva is the consciousness and Shakti is the strength. We might be conscious, but if the Shakti is not there, that consciousness doesn't have any energy. We are the energy. We stand there. So how do we need to understand how strong we are? What is our inner strength? How do we know that? First is we need to believe when we can create a life, when we can give a birth to a child, when a child can be born within us, has developed within us and born from us, we are able to create a life for our own selves. We have that strength. This awareness, the concept of observation and awareness has been largely instilled into me, into every cell of me by Shiva and Mansi. And that has helped me spot even the best things in the worst of the situations. And that makes our life more easy. I'll just share one small story before I go ahead if I have the time. 2021 has been really tough for me. And I lost my brother-in-law. And during that same crisis, my parents were positive as well. They're very old and they were staying in a different area. They stay in Bangalore, I stay in Maharashtra. So it was very far and we are the only two kids for our parents. So my perspective has changed today. I thanked God. My parents were positive in the rapid antigen test itself. I'm so thankful to you that I was able to save them in time. So that is the shift that the awareness and observation gets us in our lives. So when we apply this concept of awareness to our own strengths, how beautiful we are, how capable we are, what we are able to do, our intuitive power, our strength, it is inside us. Every woman has this innate strength inside us, which is latent. But when we start observing ourselves, when we become aware of our strengths, we can achieve anything and everything in the world. Mark my words, we can achieve anything and everything. Turbulences come, disturbances come, but we can still stand strong there and we can empower our own selves. There is light, there is dark, there is positive, there is negative. You can be very strong, you can be vulnerable, you can be gentle, yet you can be harsh. You can be defensive and you can be trusting. But when we integrate all of these dualities is where we become empowered and we become more and more aware to see the goodness that we have in life, the blessings that we have in life, and how strong we are. So all this strength is there in each and every woman hearing me here, sitting in front of me, associated with me, every woman child that is born on this earth, it is an innate power. And nonetheless, I would like to just say a few things again that could be a controversial part here, but I would definitely like to say is an empowered woman is always observed as a disobedient part of the society because she lives by her words. She comes out as a very strong personality. She comes out with an opinion in front of everyone. And sadly, being in the patriarchal society, she faces this. But yet, when we're strong with complete humility and gratitude, with our heads held high, being disobedient is okay. But then when it emanates love from our heart, I'm sure the change will be there. So I end my talk here. I hope I have added few points to whatever I have learned as my experience. Again, at the end of the topic, I would like again go down to Shivu and Mansi for making me capable of what I am today. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Kavita. It was excellent, excellent talk.